Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, anybody, everybody, and all buddies. Nice to have each and every one of you here. If you are here. Hell, I don't know. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Keith. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Keith. There we go. Thought I'd throw that in. Kim, hairballs. Good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Uh, Been up since 3:30. Couldn't sleep. Jackie couldn't sleep. It was thundering and lightning, and she was whimpering. So, good morning, Molly. You're looking lovely as ever. Wish I could say the same for you, Tim, but you take what you can get. Brad, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Um, Jackie is my daughter's dog, and she's Jack Russell. After I got off the live stream last night, took Jackie outside to go potty, and that little dog is quick, man. I'm telling you. And she's got good eyesight. Even though it looks like she's getting cataracts, she's seen something moving in the yard and it was dark. Next thing I know, she lunged after it and she got it. And then I jerked her back because I didn't know what it was. And she went rolling across the sidewalk and ran right back after it. Ended up being a bird that got knocked out of the tree during the storm. Good morning, Johnny. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. So, needless to say, that bird didn't make it. That's what Jack Russells are. They're bird dogs. So, even though she's never had any training, it's instinct in her, man. I tell you what, she went after that faster than hell. So, it was a rough night. The breakfast has already been done. Waiting for Mama to come home, and I'll get her breakfast. Throw it on a plate, put it in the microwave for her. But I took a tube of that chorizo that I bought yesterday, fried it all up. Then we had some taco shells from the other night. I ripped those up, threw that in the amiga or in the chorizo, and let it cook. Then I scrambled up a dozen eggs, threw them in that, scrambled it all up with some pepper. And I didn't put salt because that chorizo is going to have a lot of salt in it. So, but I made chorizo amigas. Amigas is what it's called when you just add taco shells to egg. Amigas or amigos or the three amigos. Hell, I don't know. I just sit here and look good. So, and I got up this morning at 3:30. I took her out bathroom potty. She had to go. So I walked outside and made sure my trailer was still sitting there because we got a thief in the neighborhood. So I think what you had to do is just shoot one or hang one up in the tree, and then the rest of them will get the message. I don't know how he got up in that tree and hung himself, but he did. Oh. I have no use for a thief, none whatsoever. And like I said, it's totally different if they steal because they have nothing and they got to get something to eat or whatever. That's totally different. I still have no use for a thief. If you come ask me, I'd give it to you probably. But when you steal it for drugs or something like that, that even makes you even more worthless. So. So, what do you guys want to talk about today? Other than I'm strikingly handsome. Hell, I don't know. I'm so full of it today, it's pathetic. Uh, I think I'm going to go get tires for Mama's car today. I got a $50 coupon off a set of 4. And then I got another coupon for oil change for $16.98. So might as well get it all done at once. Want to get her some, good tires on there before winter hits or bad weather. The front's probably got another 5 or 6 or 10,000 miles left on them. The back's probably got another 20,000 miles left on them, but I got a back tire going flat all the time or going soft. So might as well just change them all out and get all new rubber on there. Good morning, Kevin. And Junkyard, good morning. You guys are all looking lovely as ever. Hell of a storm we had last night. Hell of a storm. I went out, this morning. I just had this feeling. You ever have a feeling that something ain't right? Well, I had a feeling because I didn't hear the sump pump start at all. And we probably got 4 inches of rain yesterday. I wouldn't know because somebody broke my rain gauge. So I went out, or I decided I'd go downstairs and check and see if the basement's flooded. I went downstairs, nope, basement's not flooded. But the sump hole is full, almost all the way to the top. Oh, why ain't you turning on? So I go to mess with the switch and it's still not running. I go and look and somebody unplugged it. Isn't that nice? So I plugged it back in and I sit there and watched it drain the sump hole. And then, it started to fill back up again. So I turned it back on again, held the switch and let it drain all the way down. So every moment of every day. Yeah, something ain't right. I know it. No. But about half a month ago, I guess. No, it's been almost a month ago. Basement flooded. So I went down there, unplugged the sump pump because it was running and just pouring water all over the place. So I went down there and unplugged the sump pump and got my sewer snake ready. And my son come over and he said, "Just go upstairs, Dad," because it was our anniversary. So we go upstairs and our daughter was here. Casey's here. She wants to see you. So I went upstairs. And next thing I know, he comes up. He said, "Yeah, I got it. It's draining." Okay. Well, he didn't plug the sump pump back in, evidently. So things just happen. You're right, Junkyard. So. No, that's why it wasn't plugged in, I bet. Oh. Did you get any storms out there, Kevin, or Junkyard? Or did they come from the south? I think they come from the south because Caroline sent me a radar screen that was going through theirs and heading right up to us. So. But it was had a hell of a storm, though. No, just hot. It's cool here. It's about what is it? Uh, it's 66 in Adrian and cloudy. You had a bad storm last night? It must have come right up through us and then hit you last night there, Brad. We had thunder boomers and a light, a fireworks show and everything else. Tree fell and blocked it. We got a bunch of wind. I didn't lose any trees, even though I don't own any trees. The city does. Won't that be fun for a fat guy? 95 degrees and high humidity. That'll be fun as heck, won't it, Tim? Yeah. Right, the other day it was so humid in here, out here, every time you took a breath, it was like you were drinking a glass of water. That's good beer drinking weather, isn't it? I think I got one more Natty Daddy left, and then I'm going to have to, after I drink that, I'm going to have to go to Natural Light. Them Natty Daddies are just ass kickers, I'm telling you. I can't take that. You need to cut back? Yeah. You're hugging your Junkyard. So if you're going to put that on Facebook, is it going to say I'm in a relationship with my air conditioner? I'm in a serious relationship with my air conditioner. That's right. Need a pool. Remember back in the 60s and 70s and 80s, nobody ever had air conditioning. If you had air conditioning, you were somebody. Then you started getting the air conditioning in the late 80s, early 90s. I got central air here. I had central air at the other house, but I installed central air over there. This had central air here. And knock wood, it keeps on working because I can't afford to buy a new one. So I should get one of them home warranty things. But I think they would probably pass on that because I bet this is probably 15 or 18 years old. 89? Wow. You ain't gonna go out and get no tall cola, or was it? Long drink of water, tall drink of water out of there, are you? Not a cool one, at least. So. It's a new world. I have AC and I'm a nobody. That's right. Nah, you are. You're somebody. Say it with me, Kevin. I am somebody. And there you go. You got a pool with central air drains. Yeah. Used to have, I think it was a 20,000 BTU air conditioner. This thing barely fit into a 30-inch window, a 31-inch window. It was a 110, and that's what I liked about it because I bought it from a guy at work. But you put it in I put it in the living room at the other house before we had central air, and it would get so cold in the living room you couldn't stand to be in there. But all the other rooms were nice. We had fans blowing the cold air through the kitchen and the bedroom and upstairs and everything else. But it was so cold in the living room, you have to turn the air conditioner off so you could sit in there and watch TV. But that thing, I went out there one day and it had ice on the coil back there, and I knew that wasn't right, so I ended up I pulled it out, put it on a set of sawhorses, and I took the cover off, and I took my air hose and I blew it all out, and then I took a garden hose and rinsed it all out and everything, and it just had a bunch of junk in it. It used to, whatever. It sucked a bunch of stuff up in there, and I got it all cleaned out, and then it actually worked a lot better. Um, it didn't actually freeze you out anymore because the temperature control setting or something was working right. So, but I've been thinking actually of putting an air conditioner. I got a coal door that goes down in my pantry. The old coal steel doors. And I actually thought about putting an air conditioner in there. Got your electric bill online, 217. Mine's 230 every month. So, but we got a higher electrical rate here, I guess, than you guys do, because it's Michigan. They want to stroke you, bend you over the tailgate of the pickup, and just give it to you. Um, our average cost is $7.40 a day for electricity here. Average cost. So I've been going around shutting off lights, turning off fans, um, turn the yard light off. I didn't do it this morning, but I got to get out there and get it done here shortly. Turn the yard light off. 3-ton ream with a heat pump. That's pretty cool. But I'm trying to get the electric down to $5 a day, which would be nice. I've got 3 freezers out there. Well, I've got 2 freezers and 2 refrigerators running. Central air, all these lights. Freezers don't run that much, neither does a refrigerator because it doesn't get opened that often. Um, the refrigerator in here probably costs more to run than all 3 of them outside. So, but I went around, I don't know, what, 6-8 months ago. I went around and put all new LED lights in. Store here had them all on sale. They had them on sale for $6 a pack, and then buy a pack, get a pack free. So that was a good deal. So I bought a pack and got a pack free, then bought another pack, got a pack free, then bought another pack and got a pack free. So 14 cents a kilowatt hour. I don't know what it is here. Huh. Well, Mama's home. Yesterday, I was supposed to go to a reunion, but it started raining, and I was making taco rice for the reunion to take to that for a passing dish. And what we do is you take a passing dish, and then you take something to sell at a price, at a auction. And the stuff you sell at the auction goes towards the reunion to pay for future reunions and future stuff that you need to be paying for. So, but that sucks, doesn't it, Junkyard? All right, there, Brad. You have a great day. So, but anyways, I made that taco rice and that was pretty good. We had that for dinner. I actually took some street flour tacos and I put them on a paper plate, threw the taco rice on it, threw it in the oven or in the microwave, warmed it up, threw some cheese on it, warmed that up. Turned out to be pretty good. Good morning, Pumpkin. Hey, when you go out to the garage to have your cigarette, you want to turn the yard light off and I'll get your breakfast warmed up. Okay. I took those taco shells and broke them up and put them in the eggs with that chorizo, so I made chorizo amigas. And that's pretty good. Huh? You'll be the judge? Huh. There you go. Should have got more than 30 days. So that's the problem with having money. You don't get no time. Jackie. Oh, okay. Well, she's already been out. I took her out at 3:30. I took her out at 6 o'clock. She wasn't. She was sleeping in your bed. She was a little terrified. She kept whimpering all night. Yeah, because of the storm. I fell asleep. Next thing I know, I feel this thing come jumping on me, and then jumps on me, and then jumps onto the bed. I said, "Are you okay?" And she turned around about 19 times in the bed, laid down, and no. Her mom's coming to pick her up today. Tonight, okay. I don't know, she might be in there laying down. And sleeping. She's sleeping in the big chair. Yeah, that's the thing about it there, Junkyard. They think they can get away with it. Did you want cheese on yours or not? I didn't put cheese on mine. I can't hear you. I'll wait till you come out. It's actually pretty tasty. I only used one of those tubes of Triso. I'm actually going to go back today because it says $1.86 on it, and I bought them for $1.22. And if you figure it out, $2.44 for a pound of chorizo, you can't buy that. It's actually 18 ounces of chorizo. You can't buy it for that price. Did you say yes or no on the cheese? Okay. Just a second. Let me go make her breakfast real quick. I'll be right there. We get a warm up. Reggie? Let's see. Oh, really? Shot a drive-through? He didn't hang around for it? Well, that ain't right. At least you should have hung around for the order and then shot him. That's for taking too long. Next time, speed it up, Skippy. Junkyard said there was a drive-through teller at Taco Bell got shot yesterday. Maybe that's what needs to happen. You know, hell, I don't know. Maybe they'll get the order right then. Drive-through rage, that's right. Well, that's what gets me. They'll take your order, take your money, and then when you get at the window, they tell you to pull forward. And then you see all these people behind you getting their order. No, 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 no. Work on mine first. I was here first. Then you can work on yours. You've run out of bullets, Kevin. That's right. That's so funny. Yeah. It's ridiculous, man. McDonald's, I hear, it's going to put a third window in. First window is you pay for it. Second window is when you get the stuff. And third window is you return the shit that isn't yours and get the real order that you paid for. I'll always save the last one. That's right. You always save one just for an occasion. There we go. You want to say hi to the people? Huh? You want to say hi? Come here. Say hi. You old bird killer, you. You like birds? Where's the birds? Where's the birds? I'll have to Google it. The good girl. Today feels like an occasion? Yeah, I bet it does. You want to say hi to the people? Huh? She actually, I don't get to see her that often, maybe once or twice a year. So every time she does come over, she can't wait to see me. Her loves her papa. Yeah. Silver bullet, there you go. Now she's got a toy and she'll run around and she'll catch the toy. You know, you throw it at her and she'll catch it. She'll bring it back to you. The only problem is the toy is really big. It's about this big around. And every once in a while she'll get lockjaw. Her jaw sticks wide open. She can't shut it and she'll walk around like this for a minute until she can get her jaw to shut. Almost like it unhinges. I gotta tell her mother to get her a smaller toy. That way it wouldn't be so hard on her. Junkyard said hi. He said hi. She's wagging her tail. Yeah. Junkyard said hi. Yeah. She's 14 years old. So I keep telling my daughter, I said, one morning you're going to wake up and she's not going to be with you. And I said, you got to get used to that. You got to get prepared for that because it's going to happen. It's going to happen soon. They're so small and so hyper. I'm surprised she's lived this long. But she gets around and she runs pretty good. You can tell she's getting cataracts, but she's actually in pretty good health for an old lady. which would make her what? She's 14. 7 times 14, and let's see, you carry the one 98 years old. Not bad for damn near 100. Let's see. She's out in the garage on Facebook. I just sent her a message. Shut the yard light off, please. Good morning, Mama Linda. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. She told me yesterday she went outside and she looked at that trailer and she says, "You give $100 for that rusted thing?" I said, "Yeah." "You couldn't have got it any cheaper?" I said, "Exactly. How much do you think a trailer is worth? You know, it's got surface rust on it. You know, it's just a trailer frame, but it's 7 feet wide and almost 14 feet long. The bed of the trailer. So I actually thought I got a good deal. So all right, be right back. Good morning, Mama Duncan. There you go. She ain't working today. Today's her day off. Remember, she ain't dunking nothing. Poor Seamus has to put up with her for today and tomorrow. Then she gets to go to work on Wednesday, and then Seamus can have the house to himself. You know. Yeah, you're right, Gene. You're right. Hey, I'm glad you came in, Gene. Um, Trailers, campers. The most of the frames on campers, what are they made out of? 2x2 or 1x3, or 2x3? I think I'm actually going to make this an enclosed trailer. So I don't know if I'm going to use T111 or buy. You can buy aluminum rolls, can't you? Like 3 feet wide or something like that. I've been wondering about Gene. So Okay, walls are 2x2. Okay, all right. How you doing, still in you? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. You're looking lovely as ever, still in you. So are you, Jean. I mean, Jean, without a doubt. Always looking lovely as ever, Jean is. Now, can you buy rolled steel or aluminum or whatever it's called for, like skins for the outside of the trailer or not? Or is that something you got to buy commercially or something? Welcome back, Mama Linda. Nice to you can buy it. Okay. Now this isn't a. It's not a tandem axle. It's a single axle, but I'm trying to. I don't want to put a lot of weight into it. That's why I want to go with the lightest stuff possible. That's right. Drink water. You're over in Chicago, aren't you? Still in you? Over by or in Illinois or whatever? Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I don't know. I can't remember everybody's location. But Junkyard says it's going to be hot there today. So and that's in Oklahoma. I was on my way up to pick up that trailer yesterday, and I had a car from California pass me. Passed me doing about 75 mph. Hung over. Yeah. Anyways, that car from California passed me about 75 mph. Went about 250 yards and then stopped and made a left-hand turn. So you know what that confirmed to my belief, don't you, about California? Mm-hmm. You're heading home tomorrow. Well, right. Well, I was just thinking about, the regular, I could do a corrugated, I guess, but I was thinking like, regular enclosed trailers that's got that aluminum skin or whatever. It's on the outside. I don't know. Maybe I should just serve up a bunch of coffee and biscuits and gravy and have Jean do it for me. Huh. Did you tell her that was no place for German Shepherds? And you know what you should have done, Brenda? You should have pretended like Jaws. You should have went underneath the water, swum up to that German Shepherd, drug him underneath the water, and held him under until he got a different attitude, and then let him back up. You know, after spending a couple minutes underwater, that German Shepherd, he's going to have a whole new attitude when he comes up out of that water. You won't get him back in that water ever again, I can tell you that. That's right, got bit by our neighbor's dog. You're right. It ain't no fun, I'm telling you. You know what you do to a dog that bites, don't you? You pull his teeth and make him, and then feed him soft food for the rest of his life. Huh. All right, Stillinia, have a great one, man. Take care. I don't advocate being mean to animals. I'm just telling you. I know somebody that pulled the teeth out of a dog that bit. So, dog didn't bite no more. And it wasn't the first time the dog bit. The dog bit probably 10 or 12 people. And finally had enough and just started jerking the teeth out of it. Started feeding that dog soft food. So, huh. Well, like I said, you should have swam under water, grabbed one of them, and held them underwater for a minute, and then let them back up. And you'd have never seen them back in that lake again because you wouldn't be able to get them in that water to save your life. No. They'll say, oh, I don't want no more of that stuff. Whatever's in there is a herder, can hurt me. No. That's how you train them. You're right. She should have to begin with. Um, I seen a video yesterday of a guy on a boat with two Labradors, black labs, lobster fishing. And lobstering or whatever you want to call it. And he's pointing down at the water and he's showing the retriever. Look, look, look. All of a sudden that retriever jump off the boat, swim all the way down to the bottom and grab that lobster and bring it up. He had two of them up there doing it. That's pretty cool. Had somebody underneath the boat, in the water with a GoPro or whatever, and was showing them swim. These dogs are swimming right down. I bet they went 20 feet down, picked them up, and then come back up. Yeah, probably. Did you tell her you knew a big dog? You know, I don't like dogs that bite. I don't. Uh, I've been bit a couple of times. And it's not fun. I'm telling you, it isn't. Not the least bit. Hey, your old Uncle Arthur, well, that not. Yeah, huh. Well, that's what the thing was. She didn't want to go back. They didn't want you back in the water. Maybe they were trying to protect you from a man-eating carp or something like that. Never can tell. Maybe they seen an alligator in there. I like that movie Lake Placid when that grizzly bear sits there and stands up at the edge of the water and scares everybody. Then that alligator grabs it, or crocodile, whatever the hell it was. And they I said, "Did you see the expression on that? Did you see that alligator? Yeah, but did you see the expression on that bear's face?" Yep. Sort of like the expression on the Punisher's face when Kevin, whatever his name is, Diesel, picks him up off in the floor and his eyes go just wide open. That's pretty cool. Kevin Nash, that's his name. Well, chew toy. The only thing your dog's will bite is a biscuit. I did say Mama made biscuits and gravy yesterday, so probably have that again tomorrow for breakfast. Huh. You never know. You never know what a dog will do. That's the funny thing about dogs. They're unpredictable. I've known dogs never to bite nobody, never to bark at anybody, and all of a sudden go after somebody. And you know why? Because they know that person's pure evil. Dogs can tell. So, let me tell you something. If you got a dog in your house and you got somebody that comes over and the dog doesn't like that person, you shouldn't either. It was funny. I was out walking Jackie yesterday while she was going to the bathroom. You gotta keep her on a leash because she's just so hyper. She'll run off. Daughter-in-law come across the street, and so Jackie's sitting there looking at her. I said, "Get her, Sarah, girl, get her." And she's going barking at her. So, anyways, it was funny. I said, "Get her, girl," and she's going. Good morning, Christy. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Yeah, mid 90s by the weekend, cooling off. There you go, junkyard. You have to put on a sweater. everybody's kind of evil. So, and you're welcome. Good morning, Mr. Mock. How are you doing today? Nice to have you here. Did you get a lot of rain up there, Mr. Mock? Yeah, the Clintons don't own dogs. Yeah, probably not. And if they do, it's probably a Pekingese or something like that. It did it, man? It stormed like hell today, last night. Oh. Yeah, we got like about 4 inches of rain yesterday, starting from the storm we got at 1 o'clock, and then the one we got last night. So, and I mean, it was skies were okay, and then all of a sudden it just blew in, like in a matter of minutes. Skies turned dark, went from daylight to dark, and then all hell broke loose, and then blew right out. So. I tell you what, though, I bet my tomato plants grew about 4 inches overnight. Now, if I could just get them to have some tomatoes on them, that would be nice. It's going to get to the point where I ain't going to have any tomatoes because it's going to frost here before the tomatoes even come out. Oh, isn't that funny? Well, at least you got the inside of your car washed. Working at the car wash. Working at the car wash, baby. You should have left the windows down. That way you could have got the door jams done too. That would have been nice. Hmm. Yeah, that was a big leak. If it would have been here and got the 4 inches, oh yeah, it'd been a big leak. Especially if you had good floor pans in there, you'd have had 4 inches of water in the floor. Wasn't that bad? Well, you probably didn't get the same storm we got because I mean it rained, man. I'm telling you, it come down in buckets. So. Huh. Yeah, with any luck at all, maybe it did. Did you have the basement door open? That would have been fun. 3.7 earthquake. All that fracking they did there, junkyard. All that fracking they did over there. I never thought fracking would be, was any good. Anytime you drill a hole and then you fill it with pressure, something's got to give. They say, well, fracking doesn't cause that, but it seems awful funny. They didn't have very many earthquakes, and all of a sudden they started having them once they started fracking all over the place. He didn't? Well, probably not there, Mock, because he was hugging his air conditioner yesterday. Junkyard's in a relationship with his air conditioner until the weather cools down. Yeah, I can guarantee you it's a fracking that caused it. Good morning, Big Steve. How are you doing today? Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. You sure are. Looking lovely as ever. So what are you doing up at 4:30 in the morning? Good morning, Sandra. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Sure are. Lovely as ever. Yeah, that's right. Get them thumbs up. You wanted to come harass me? Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you're here. You can harass me all day long, or at least until 8:30 when I get off. Yeah, as soon as they got done fracking, they changed the laws. The earthquakes settled down for some reason, didn't they? Huh. And then they said, well, it has nothing to do with it. Yeah, well, it's pretty. I don't believe in coincidences, but when they start up when you start fracking, and then they stop or slow way down after you quit fracking, something happened. So, you still here? I may have a brain fart. Gene, you still here, Gene, or did you go back to Betty by? He's probably out drinking his fifth pot of coffee by now. I just haven't seen anything from him in a few minutes. I didn't know if he walked out or bowed out gracefully. Oh. You be pun intended. There you go. That's right. I have, yeah. Escaping YouTube drama. Block the pricks that are causing the drama. You can do that. Or You can get their name and address, go to their house with a baseball bat, and do a little convincing to stop. He's disfigured. That's funny. You didn't happen to do the 5-knuckle shuffle, did you? John Cena's idea of a 5-knuckle shuffle and the idea of the 5-knuckle shuffle is totally different. That's how you escape all that drama. That's right. When you give the earth a big enema, something's got to give. You're right. Lucky 7. Hey, you don't have to apologize. We all know you're going through something tremendous there, Lucky 7. I just, I would take it easy if I was you. I appreciate you being here. I really do. But, don't overwork yourself. Don't overdo it because you need all your rest. And by the way, I don't know if your doctor told you, but you need to eat as much meat or protein as you can because that'll help you heal faster. So. Good morning, JC. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. You're 53 and you still do 5-knuckle shuffle. That's funny. So. Yeah, unlucky. But that's the thing. You're too tired to do any fighting. I understand that, Sandra. Just block them and get them out over with. So, block them and unsubscribe to them. Like I said, eat as much protein as you can. Have protein for breakfast, have protein for lunch and dinner. Have a glass of milk. They put me on protein drinks. Start drinking a bunch of that stuff because you need all that. Protein makes you heal faster. I didn't know that until I had to have a bunch of operations, and when I did, they kept telling me you need to eat 110 grams of protein a day. Well, you don't actually understand how much 110 grams of protein is a lot of protein. And, I was eating, I'd have bacon in the morning, a ham sandwich for lunch or something like that. And, something for, some protein for dinner. I was drinking protein shakes, in between lunch and, breakfast, and in between dinner and lunch, I'd have a protein shake. I'd have a protein shake at night. So, but you need to, protein is going to help you heal a lot faster. Yep. Fruits and veggies. You got to have all that stuff in there too, but block them and say a prayer for them. Yeah. So I sliced my leg with a piece of steel one time. It fell off on a shelf and I sliced it wide open. And I went to wound care for months. Every Monday I had to go to wound care, and because it wouldn't heal. So they'd have to cut the skin off and then get it to heal. And they kept cutting dead or live skin off because it was dead at the end. So they would cut it off where it was live to let it grow, And that's what they kept telling me. You got to have more protein. You got to get more protein in you. You got to have more protein. So eat eggs, A couple of eggs, 3, 4 eggs in the morning for breakfast, if you can eat that many. So, oh yeah. You got short-term disability or anything like that from work? Or any kind of insurance like that? See, when I went off work, I had short-term disability, and um, it paid me $500 a week for 6 months. So actually, I had a paycheck coming in every day, every week for 6 months. And then I cashed out my 401k, which I never put a nickel into it. The company did, so I cashed that out, and that was another $5,000. So that kept us going for another couple of months until I finally got my Social Security disability. So, that's right. Eat all the protein you can eat. How was it, Kath? Good. Massachusetts don't have disability? Hmm. Huh. Did it heal, Junkyard? Just think of how when you got your leg cut off, you still worked. How'd you lose your leg, JC? What shall you do today? Take Seamus for a walk. No, it's what you pay Social Security for. You wrote, when I got my leg cut off, I still worked. How did you lose your leg? It does. Not if you walk them for 8.5 hours. Oh, you got a titanium knee. Okay. So when you got a knee replacement. Good night, sweetheart. You can't go night night with her. She said, huh? Go lay down with Cody. She ain't liking that. Mom won't let her in, and Mom won't let her in here. Now you need to? Okay. Good morning, Mo. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Well, maybe you had to carry him. Put him in a wagon. Wheel him around the whole neighborhood so he can see everything before he leaves, before you guys move. That would be cool. You wheeling Seamus around in a wagon. What's wrong with the dog? Nothing. He's just too lazy to walk. No. Jackie. Yeah. Come here, baby. Come here. Come on. There we go. Say hi to everybody. See, you got 14 people here. They want to see Jackie. Say hi, Jackie. It's my daughter's dog. That's right. Put him on skates. There you go. A pretty girl. Yes, her pretty girl. Yeah. She got a bird last night. So she is a sweet dog, but she's a little Jack Russell. They had a bird got knocked out of the tree during the storm and was sitting there by the tree. And this was like 9:45 last night. And I'm out there while she's going to the bathroom. And she seen that bird and she took off after it. I don't know how she seen it because I couldn't see anything moving, but she can. So she got it. So I didn't know what she was going after. I thought it was a frog at first. Now she walked out to the kitchen, grabbed one piece of dog food, brought it in here, and she's gonna sit down and eat it on the carpet. Did you can't eat on bare floor? And she looks right at you. She is a good dog. So I take her outside about every 2 or 3 hours. If Cody's awake, he takes her out about every hour. He takes her out for 5, 6 minutes. Let her walks around. She may not go, and she may go. If she does go, that's good. If she don't go, well, she didn't have to. But when she first got here, she had 2 accidents in like 2 minutes, and then after that, I said, "Nah, you got to go outside, or you're gonna be sitting outside." All right, there, Lucky. You have yourself a great day, man. Be careful out there. Take care. Don't overexert yourself, and like I said, start getting some protein into you. So. And I've been saying a prayer for you every night. You're right. Meanest dog. They all think they are. So, Jackie, she's my daughter's dog. So, she's a little Jack Russell. That's why you call her Jackie. She's 14 years old there, Grizz. I think she deserves a little, respect. So. So how are you feeling, Grizz, after Big Steve beat you up? That's what he come in here and said. He beat you up. You're hardly recognizable. No. I just want to make sure you can open up both your eyes and you can still talk, because Steve said he pummeled you like a little schoolgirl. So. You beat the hell out of him. See, I told you. That's a good girl. Huh? Come here. And here I thought you were a fighter. Evidently, Grizz must be a lover, not a fighter. Ruh-roh. That's right. Who are you calling your boyfriend, Big Steve or Grizz? It must be true. You're right there, Grizz. It must be true if Steve says it. See, I told you. I know. You know what Steve told Grizz, didn't you? Steve told Grizz, you keep running that mouth, you won't see me for 3 days. And Grizz kept running mouth. And 3 days later, the swelling went down just enough where Grizz could open up both eyes. So, yeah. That's funny, Grizz. Was he doing the five knuckle shuffle? Steve's full of crap. I blocked him because he's of his mouth. I understand. I understand. You're right. I understand that too, there, JC. I um, I feel it all the time with the arthritis and stuff. Even the new replacement I got, the knee hurts when there's a lot of rain. So. Oh no! Who are you gonna punch in the face, Big Steve? Oh, okay, Grizz. Phew, man. Took your meds? Linda took your meds, okay. Yeah, I know. I tell you what, this I don't think I've ever told this story, but when I was in basic training, it was I can't remember what they called the categories, but it was so hot and humid out, they made us sit underneath a pavilion, okay, until it was cool enough to walk again, okay. So we're all sitting underneath this pavilion, and the master drill sergeant's out there, and he's talking to everybody. He's walking around. He's got his hands behind his back, and we're all sitting there, and he's talking to us, and he says, "Anybody got anything they want to say?" Well, some people asked him a few questions, and he wasn't being smart. He would answer them, because you don't know if you don't ask, So they were asking, and then this one idiot stood up and says, um, "You know what, Master Sergeant?" He said, "What?" "When I get out of basic training, I'm gonna kick your ass." And he looked right at him. He said, "Private?" He said, "Are you married?" He says, "No, Master Sergeant, no." He said, "Are you planning on getting married?" He said, "Well, yes." He said, "You plan on having any kids? And if so, how many?" He said, yeah, I plan on having kids, probably 6 or 7. He said, let me tell you something, boy. He said, you come screw with me, I'll hit you so hard your sixth kid will be born unconscious. I thought, wow, man, that's being hit. Never heard that in my entire life until then. So, but that was funny. We were down in South Carolina, Fort Jackson. I tell you, 106 in the shade. I'm telling you, that wasn't lying, man. You get into South Kakalaki, and you're in there in Columbia, and you're on Tank Hill, and you're walking. You do a 15-mile road march, and it seems like you're walking uphill the entire time because you walk uphill. And next thing you know, you come around, you keep walking uphill, right on back. Hottest, it's just a killer out there. And I was a road guard because I was one of the tallest guys in the platoon, and I had to carry 10 gallons of water, my pack, my M16, and reflective gear. And we'd get up to the road crossings, and I'd have to run from the back to the front, stop traffic, and then wait till they all cross and then form, get behind and march along with them. And then when we'd stop for a break, I'd take off the 10 gallons of water. I had 5 gallons in front, 5 gallons in the back. I'd take off the 10 gallons of water, and I'd make them start drinking from both of them. That way, I wasn't lopsided carrying this stuff. So. They used to call me and my twin brother, Kevin, Assassin 1 and Assassin 2. And the thing of it was, I was in one barracks, and he was in the next barracks. I got the very last bunk in my barracks, and he got the very first bunk in his barracks. So 5'2" isn't tall. I know 5'2" isn't tall. So. I was over 6 foot, and right now I'm 5'11" and 3/4. So I have shrank a little bit because I thought I was close to 6'2" when I was 18 years old. So yeah, how gravity sinks you. So. Nowadays, 6 foot ain't nothing. That's short. So there's so many people right now that are 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", 6'7", 6'8", 6'10", 6'13". So look at the sunglasses Mama Renda's got on. So. I'm looking for something. I'm sorry. I'll be right with you. Do, do, do. All right. Okay, I sent it to you. That's right. You lose an inch. They say for every 25 pounds you lose, you'll gain an inch. How tall are you, Mr. Mock? You're 6'2". Okay. There she is.
So
What are you
can't
making?
type.
Coffee?
I can't type anymore. No, I've got coffee. I'm gonna toast a muffin with
Oh,
butter.
what are you making for Seamus?
He already had his milk and cookies this morning. He's
Hmm.
good. Blueberry
Poor
muffin.
dog.
I have to
Poor
grill
dog
it.
gets abused like that.
Too much butter though. It looks yummy already.
Huh? Wow. I like that copper pan.
I love them. I got a few of them.
I got a granite one and I hate it. It's a Crofton and it's from Aldi's and it's not like the other granite ones. It does nothing sticks in it. Don't get me wrong, nothing sticks in it, but it stains. So
Yeah, it does stain. This one got stained.
yeah, yeah. If Steve lost 300 pounds, he'd be yeah.
You
It
see on there?
stains. Yeah, even on the outside and everything, man. You clean it, you
Yeah.
clean it,
Oh,
you
look at the
clean it. And it's
outside.
still clean.
Look at it.
Yeah,
It
you
works
can't get
good.
it to stay clean for some reason.
It's good to cook on though. And then I got the big one. That one's awesome. This one hasn't stained. Oh.
All right, there, JC. Have a great day. Thanks a lot for being here. I appreciate it.
This is a good one.
And that still stains on the bottom.
A little bit. Not bad.
Yeah, I just don't understand why it does that. It's supposed to be non-stick, so you wouldn't think anything would stick to it, but it does.
That's the outside. Oh, look at that crisping up good.
Yeah.
Blueberry muffin. Seamus, what are you doing?
I keep looking for Emerald frying pans, stainless steel. I think Emerald has the best cookware out there. I've had Paula Deen and I've had Rachel Ray, and they both suck. So.
Say good morning.
Well, hello, Seamus.
Oh, I saw a dog at camp bigger than Seamus. He's a Great Dane. And he's like, comes up to about my counter. He's huge.
Yeah.
But I don't think he weighs as much as Seamus, though.
I used to have a Great Dane that was taller than me when he stood up.
Oh, look at that.
He put his shoulders on top of, or he put his front paws on my shoulder, then put his head on top of mine. That's how tall he was. He was every bit 6'7", 6'8", standing up.
Hut.
Weighed about 140 pounds.
hot stuff.
And hopefully that wasn't butter you had in that dish or that pan.
And margarine.
Well, you know that'll coagulate and get in your drain. You know that, don't you?
And a what?
It'll harden, it hardens up and gets in your drain and causes your drain to clog up. So you got to run hot
It
water.
wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Yeah, I'll fix that. Gone.
You know,
Then you put a little bit of Dawn dish soap down there because it cuts the grease out.
has anybody noticed how sucky Dawn is getting lately? It doesn't cut the grease like it used to 20 years ago or 10 years ago or 5 years ago. They got 19 different kinds of Dawn dishwashing liquid or soap, and none of them seem to work like they used to.
I like it. My mother won't use anything else.
Well, I like
So
it
we
too.
get-
It's still better than anything else, but it still doesn't cut the grease like it
for
used
free.
to.
We get these for
That's
free
good.
because they've got them at Tom's work,
Yeah.
but they don't want to use them. I don't know why, but they ordered them so they have boxes and boxes. So the boss is like, "Yeah, if you need dish soap, just grab one." And I'm shocked. Everyone's not grabbing a bunch; they're just grabbing them as they need them because it's lasting.
I'd bring
I
it
thought
home by the
everyone would
case,
just take it.
would you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're not doing a dog. They're just taking them as they need them. Tom came home with like 4 of them and had them for a while because I only use them when we run out of Dawn because my mother likes Dawn.
Right.
If I have 6 of them on the counter, she'll put mine away.
There's the dollar store Dawn. I don't buy. I buy a Dawn original, and I buy it from actually Myers or Walmart, and I get the big bottle of it.
Yeah.
But they got
big
the
one.
platinum supposed to be 4 times better, and you use the platinum, and it ain't no different than the regular one.
They just
And-
changed the name.
And if you buy the big refillable bottles, you might want to check that because the big refillable bottles, sometimes they say water added to them. So, you got to watch what you're buying there too.
What do you want, Seamus? You don't like blueberry muffin, do you? Want a bite? Well, you ate it. That's what it is. Go lay down. Don't beg. Go lay down. Yes, that dog was scary yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I was so proud of Tom, though. Because I was still thinking on what to say to the lady. And Tom just all of a sudden comes out with, we were here first. If you're going to bring your unleashed dogs to the beach, why don't you take them down where there are no people? Because obviously you have no control over them. Oh, she looked like she was crying by the time she left. I'm like, honey, that was a little harsh. I felt bad for her.
Yeah, what you should have done is just
He's
shot
like,
the
I'm
owner.
sitting in. Well, he was scared because he was sitting in a chair. I walked in the water, and the dog just went la, 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 and just came through the water. I mean, I think this dog was walking on water. He was coming so fast. I turned around and ran. And when I ran right into the tubes that we had. So I had to go through them like a little obstacle course trying to get out. And that's when I hurt my foot. Tom's like, honey, I was sitting in the chair and I turned around and see my wife running for her life. He's like, I couldn't get out of the chair quick enough to help you. By the time I got out of the chair, you were already on the beach because I thought he was going to get you. Well, kind of mean. And then right after that, my friend Mandy was going to say something to her. And she walked in the water. And the other dog barked and snapped, but he was far away. Couldn't get her. They were cute though. They were puppies, They're like not even 1 year old, but they're big. She was throwing the toys out, and they were swimming, getting it, bringing it back. They were having fun. She didn't have to take them away. She could have just moved down.
Right.
Like, what if that was a child? What if you did that to a little kid swimming in the water?
Yeah, don't get that simply, Dawn. You're right, Junkyard, because that sucks,
A little kid probably couldn't get away quick enough because they get scared.
right?
This muffin is really good. Good morning, everybody. I'm hungover again. I keep saying I'm not going to drink. See what happens? I can't go to the beach without drinking. Is that bad? I'll have to look up my local AA meeting. You got muffin. The Walmart muffins. These are good.
I had some problems with my internet yesterday, so I ended up moving some stuff, trying to get it to work. It seems to be working a lot better today than it did yesterday. So,
What was it doing?
it was going out on me. It went out on me Friday or Saturday, and then yesterday it wasn't working hardly. Every time I'd go to get on Facebook or something like that, it'd only show half a page and wouldn't show any more. Steve Hand, no, that's Palmolive because he's soaking in it there, Chris. Madge.
So good. All right, well, there you go. Emily's happy now. Say good morning to dog.
Good morning.
Morning, Emily.
You what?
Debating on if I want to call Freddie and tell him I've been shitting on the toilet.
No, you go to work.
Is
Go to work.
her and Jake still an item, or are they split up?
They're split up. Right? Huh? He asked if you were still with Jake. Yeah, she's done.
You want me to go beat them up?
Sure, I want to get it back.
Is your bag of clothes still on the porch? Huh?
Emmy,
I mean.
come here, Emmy.
Scary.
You want Uncle Dog to beat him up?
Yeah.
That's okay. I have no problem with beating up Jake from Newham.
That's all right. Emmy, can you get me a paper towel? See how I just spilt my coffee everywhere? It's for the best. I told her she should be by herself for a while, at least for the end of summer.
That's right.
And chill out.
He didn't hit her, did he?
No, he didn't hit her. Hey, give me that. I need that.
No, he got my face though.
No, he did get in her face, like nose to nose, screaming at her.
I feel like if I had yelled back, he would have hit me.
If I was there, well, somebody would have been getting hit, and it wouldn't be Emily or me.
I saw his friend right after race. And she was like,
I would have still punched him.
she's like, "Are you safe?
Well, I'm going to be there in about 8 hours.
You can call the police and have them stand outside while you get your stuff together."
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
No, just
That sounds like
you
a good
don't need
idea.
the police. Just bring your mama. I told her I'd go get her stuff. I'll go get it. I'll mop his kitchen floor on my way out with
You
his
want-
face.
You want me to come over and kick open the door and go in and get it for you?
Yeah,
I'm gonna miss the cats.
she got all her stuff. You got everything, right? Right, she got all her stuff.
Well, I was just going to say, you remember, I told him, I had that talk with Jake, remember?
We all had that talk with Jake. Apparently he didn't listen. I told him to take care of my baby and treat her like a princess. And he said, okay, I will. He did for a while.
Until he got used to her.
Yeah. Until they made it official and she moved in, then he changed.
Huh.
He's a whine baby anyways. He whines about everything. He bitches about life constantly.
Maybe I had to go with tubing.
He's super, super depressing, I think. Like he acts happy. I think he's really depressed. The kid's got issues. He's got issues. Like
Did you hear
he put
me?
on Facebook, he put on Facebook the other day, he's like, oh, today's a good day to die. Like,
I had
no.
to listen to that like every single day I woke up to work.
No.
She got annoying.
Yeah. You gotta be the egg, Emmy. I always tell you, be the egg. Sunny side up. No matter how bad crap is getting.
Maybe you got to go tubing, and then when he comes to pick you up, maybe
Yeah.
you can go.
Yeah, we'll get all Grandpa's Health Angel friends to go tubing, and Jake will pick
There
them
you
up at
go.
the end.
Yeah.
They can have a little talk, a little chat with them, a little sit down.
Are you Jake from Newham? Well, yes, I am. I'm Jake from Newham. I am. So,
All of his friends.
sounds like a Klingon. Yeah.
You're allowed to make friends in a relationship and keep the friends.
Tammy told me I couldn't. And I told him he can go bluff.
Don't swear.
Bluff himself.
That's what I told Daddy when he asked the judge to make me change my name. He didn't want me to be a Ranson. The judge was like, she earned that name. She can keep that if she wants. That's not up to you.
Gris says, Emily, be careful who you choose. You could end up with somebody like Steve.
Over my dead body.
You need somebody younger, like a younger Iron Dog. They'll put you up on a pedestal, treat you nice, treat you with respect.
Yeah, he cooks his lady breakfast every morning.
That's right.
And he listens when she tells him to shut up.
That's right. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. No, dear. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. No, dear. Yes, dear. Lost the car and the reindeer. Yes, dear.
I told you what Tom did yesterday at the beach, right? The dogs.
Oh, yeah.
I swear that lady was crying when she left. He was pretty harsh to her. But he was right. He was 100% right. I felt bad. Because the dogs were so cute and they were just playing. I think they got territorial when we got out of the water. And then me and Mandy went to go back in. I thought we were trying to take their toys.
I still want to share this.
Oh, don't do it. Also, hold on 1 second. I gotta tell Emily something.
By treating her good, does that mean you give her ice cream and stuff like that there, Steve, or what? If you're talking, you got your mic off.
And that's the reason why Tammy doesn't want to be friends with me on Facebook. Because of Wendy.
Huh.
Well, she can kiss my white ass. I'll be friends with whoever
Who's
I want to be
Tammy?
friends.
Who's Wendy?
Tammy is my niece. Wendy is her
Mhm.
mother, which is my brother's ex-wife. And when my brother divorced her, or they got divorced, everybody in my family thinks that I shouldn't talk to her anymore because my brother divorced her. Well, you know what? I've known her since I was 8 years old. I'm closer to her than I am my own sister. She's the godmother to my child. I love her. I love her. And I'm still
Just
going to
because-
hang out with her. She's still a sister to me. I didn't divorce her.
Yeah, just because your brother and her can't get along doesn't mean you guys can't.
Well, and now she doesn't get along with her own daughter. Like, they're fighting. And my niece is very snobby now. She married into a family that is just perfect, apparently. And my sister-in-law, she does drink the wine and she has a good time, but she like won't let her see the grandkids and all this. And all of a sudden I noticed that my niece has me blocked on Facebook. So I asked her why, and she said, oh, call me and I'll tell you. And I was like, no, you call me. So I didn't call her, but Emily found out from my sister, I guess, that it's because I'm friends with her mother and she doesn't want me sharing any of her life with her mother.
Oh, okay.
That-
Well,
I'm-
Girl says, Emily, look at the way a father treats the mother, and then you'll know how the boy will treat you. That's right.
Yeah, I don't know. Jake has a dad. I've met his mom. His mom seemed to. Well, he seemed nice because he takes care of his grandma. You know what I mean? He takes care of his grandma. He helps his parents out. That was the one thing I thought was good about him, that his family seemed strong and together.
Yeah, but maybe he's a controlling sort of individual.
You know what? You know who she's going to end up with, though, yeah? Michael. Michael's back.
I hope not.
He's back from the carnival. Well, and
Yeah.
you know why he's
Well,
back?
how'd that work?
He came to help his mom.
I thought she moved too.
No, she moved, but she didn't move away. She just moved out of the place they were living in. But she was struggling, and he came home to help her. Living in like a 1-bedroom, literally a 1-bedroom. He has to sleep on the floor next to her. But he'd come home to help her. So, good boy, Seamus. Go do your business in the woods. What a good boy. His tail's right up. I know he's gonna poop.
We don't want that on his tail.
And her and Michael are just, they're best friends. They're like this. They remind me of me and Tom when we first started dating. We fought all the time, but we were still friends no matter what.
Right.
All right, I gotta wake him up. See if he's gonna drive Emily to work or if I am. I should just take you, Emily, huh? Let him sleep. Even though he was kind of a turd. Oh, shit. I gotta go to the store. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
I'll have to check that out there, Grizz. Or junkyard, I mean. You're right there, Grizz. If he doesn't have a father, he doesn't really know how to treat a woman. And it's not really his fault because he doesn't have a. That's funny. I like the moron brothers there, junkyard. They got 30,000 channel followers. So she better hurry up because I'm going to be out of here in 3 minutes. So. But I do like the moron brothers. So. 2 minutes. I got a busy day today, so welcome back.
Sorry, I had to put my over-the-shoulder boulder holder on. I gotta go to the store.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm getting
gonna
out
go
of here
to
in
the
2
store
minutes.
first. No Dunkin' Donuts
Is
today.
she ready for work?
She's ready. Oh,
She's ready for work.
yep. Well, you gotta put your shoes on. Those sneakers I put in your backpack. You can have those, Emmy.
Yeah,
Those
Emmy.
sneakers. They're a little too tight for me. But I really like them, so I bought them anyway. How much do Crocs cost?
About
Does
14
anybody
bucks.
know? No, the real Crocs, the shoes.
Oh,
I hate.
$35.
I think. No, they're expensive.
I don't know. I don't buy them.
No, Emily wants them for Christmas. These things. Those are fake ones, but. Where's the dog? Hey, you. I know we are. Come on, son. You can't come. Oh, look at him.
Why can't I?
Put it away. Well, Nana's coming home today. Go watch cartoons. I'll be back.
mom?
Oh yeah, my mom went away for a couple of days. That's nice. Like, go lay down. Go on. Oh, shoot, I gotta give him
Bye,
water.
Seamus.
I gotta give him some water first.
All right, everybody. It is 8:30. I'm going to get out of here, but y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, or stay cool. Um, thanks, Brenda, for being here. I appreciate it. But y'all have a safe day and be yourself.
Thanks. Bye, everybody.
See you later.
Seamus.
Bye, Seamus.
Bye.
Have a great day. That is quick.